Hey everyone, Nick here again with Big Flick Energy, bringing you another movie review, and today's is for Black Widow. Unless you've been living under a rock, Black Widow is part of Marvel Comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As one of the Avengers, we haven't really gotten an opportunity to look into her backstory, which is exactly what this movie does. At a 2 hours and 13-minute runtime, I think it has a step in the right direction of doing so, but don't think it gives enough in which it may have been better off as a show, 5 or 6 episodes of 30 to 45 minutes each. Think WandaVision, think Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, although I did enjoy the movie on the big screen, definitely thought it would have been better off as a show. Not having seen a Marvel movie in 2 years, it definitely added to the excitement and potentially the disappointment. The last one we got was in 2019 for Spider-Man Far From Home, so maybe the bar was set a little higher than normal, although Marvel sets a high bar for all of its movies. Definitely a little bit let down. There was tons of opportunities left on the table, in my opinion. Again, but being a comic book fan for a long time, I think that maybe just be me personally. I know lots of people who enjoyed it. I wouldn't go as far as to say it's one of my favorite Marvel movies, but definitely enjoyable, especially on the big screen. The set pieces are awesome to watch on the big screen. If you have not seen it already, definitely go give it a chance while it's there. I don't know if I'd go watch it in the theaters a second time, again, only because of the disappointment I felt while watching it the first time, although I did like it. Again, it kind of just underperformed for me, but certainly worth the watch, worth the $12, $10, whatever it is for a ticket, instead of just renting it at home on a Disney Premium app kind of thing. If you have seen it already, let me know what you think. Would love to know. If you haven't, let me know why you wouldn't see this movie. Really looks as though most people enjoy the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Avengers. The cast is star-studded again. Scarlett Johansson is Black Widow. You have Florence Pugh in the movie, who you might know from Midsommar. She's going to be a big star. She's going to be in more and more stuff coming up. David Harbour, who plays Hopper in Stranger Things, is in the movie. Rachel Weisz, who is in the Mummy movies from the late 90s and early 2000s with Brendan Fraser, is in the movie. Just stars everywhere you look. It is exceptional in that it brought another installment of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and can kind of still push the story. It filled in the gaps, but certainly lots left on the table. I guess the best way I could put it, it was a roller coaster of sorts, not necessarily emotionally, but more so the expectations were set high, and as we were climbing, it didn't necessarily reach the summit that I expected. But again, that's why we're here. Everyone has different opinions. Would love to know what you think if you haven't seen it. Hopefully most of you have. Again, Marvel Cinematic Universe has been a set of the biggest movies over the past decade or so, so I'm sure tons of you have. Would love to know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe with some friends, families, or others who you think might just like this review. Looking forward to bringing you some more of these as this first summer back at the movies since the pandemic is coming along quite nicely. So thanks again for your time, and I appreciate you tuning in.